we're now going to start the drafting portion of this tutorial series. So now I'll show you how to make the engineering drawings and lay out your parts in different views, dimensioned, etc. So you can present them in an engineering drawing format. But before we begin, one thing I should mention is that in the model tree here, all these operations that we do, we can name them. So they don't have to be extrusion 1, extrusion 2, fillet 1 like I've been doing before. For complex pieces, you may want to have named operations. It's just good practice, because then you can look down if you want to modify. Let's say you want to modify this. You don't have to figure out, okay, which operation is that. You can just sort of say, oh, top knobs. That's what that is. So we can modify it. For multiple process pieces, you might want to go through and name them. To name them, you just, same as in Windows, if you want to rename a folder or file or something, you click it once, then you click it again, then it gives you allows you to rename it. Anyways, so let's go on to drafting. So we're going to create a new drawing. So new. This is where we made our parts in, but now we're going to go to .dwg to make our papers. That's sort of our paper space. So if we hit OK, it's going to open up a page like this. Now this is our paper space. So this sheet 1, we can edit it. So if we right click, edit sheet, we can pick the size. So if we don't want C, if we wanted I don't know, you can even make custom size if you want. Enter the height and the width. Let's keep it as C. You can enter the sheet name, which will just rename it here. Enter a revision number. And then we can also change orientation. So we can say portrait landscape. We can choose the location of the title block. Exclude from count. So if you had a numbered set, you could exclude it from the sheet 1 of 1 down there. And you can also exclude it from printing. So now we've got our default border and an ANSI large title block. If we wanted to change these, we've got drawing resources up here. You may have to open this, expand it up. So we've got sheet formats, just standard sheet formats we might want to use. We've got standard borders, title blocks, symbols, AutoCAD, and just standard AutoCAD blocks. So let's say we want to get rid of this title block. We don't like this one, so we can delete it, and then we can add ANSI A by double clicking it. So it's a different title block. But if we want to make a custom title block, which you probably will, we can go over to Manage, and then in Define, we can define a title block. So let's make a title block. It's going to be a rectangle. Then it'll be filled with some lines, presumably. You can spend a lot of time making a title block, but I'll just show you the process real quick. It's all crooked line. Oh well. Parallel crooked lines, even better. Anyways, you might want another rectangle in here for some reason. Who knows? Whatever you want. So finish sketch, and then we're going to define it with a name. So now you see it here in title block. So if we want to get rid of ANSI A, delete, and then add ours, boom, our crappy title block is down there. Now you could fill it up with text. Oh, I forgot to show you text. So if we right click and we want to edit it now, go to edit, it's going to open it up again in the sketch mode. So we can add text, like we can put a name here, like we could say name : or something, and then we have a field for name, right? Just basically the same way we were doing sketches in the model space. So here's text. You can just add really anything you want. Customize your title block completely. So don't save it. So let's get rid of that. We'll go back to ANSI A. Whoops. So delete it from our sheet, not from the database. And then we'll add ANSI A back by double clicking it. Now the border, I don't like the border either. Default border. Oh, default borders are our only really border we have. It's a nice border, but let's make a new one. So once again, manage, border. There's our border. Let's sort of make it noticeably different. So I'll offset it. There, now we got a border. So let's delete our border. Add this border, and there you go. You see, realistically, we would make our border a C-size border, but this is just to show you. And then if we get rid of our title block and put our own title block, there we got a full setup here: customized title block and border. Obviously, they're junk, but you take some time making a good one. I'm just going to delete those because I don't want those there ever again. Alright. We're going to want ANSI A and border. Now we can also edit the definition of this title block and the definition of this border. So if we just right click on the title block, we say edit definition. Now we can completely modify this. We want to get rid of some fields here. Let's say we don't want the sheet number field. We could just delete that, or we could completely change everything in here. And then finish our sketch, save it, yes, and then it will update in here. So if you don't want all these fields, you can just sort of modify it instead of creating your own, which would take some more time. Alright, so that's all I'll cover for borders and title blocks. Next we'll place our views and start dimensioning them and stuff. So stay tuned.